Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are going to be removing facial hair by using a razor blade, the same one that you would use for your eyebrows, so like an eyebrow razor. And then we're gonna use the waxing method on my upper lip. So to begin with, you want to start with eyebrow razor and take some alcohol and just sterilize it. And I'll leave a link to something similar to this in the description, but I typically just get my razors from the beauty supply store. So I'm just kind of pointing out where I want to start. And then whenever you get ready to start, you want to just kind of lift your face up and pull the skin up. It'll kind of create some friction. And then you want to take your blade at an angle and just slowly start stroking. Your first couple of strokes should just be kind of like test strokes to see if you're comfortable with it, see how it feels. And then, once you get comfortable with it, then you can just keep stroking and stroking until you start seeing the hair starting to pile up. So as you can see, like, the hair is very small micro hairs that grow on our face, or at least on my face. And I'm just going to kind of zoom in so you can kind of see how small the hair is. It's like little gray dust bunnies. So what this method is doing is just kind of scraping out the small hairs and some of the dead skin. Now, I'm not a professional, guys. I do want to point out that I'm not licensed to do any of the professional dermaplaning stuff. But I do like to, whenever I can, just take some time and remove the excess hair that grows on my face. And I mean, maybe in between facials. If I can't quite get an appointment, this is just another way you can, remove the hair on your face. So as you can see, I am just kind of pulling the skin up and just slowly stroking the blade against my skin. And I'm being very gentle, guys, because this is my face and I'm not trying to scrape my face up. Luckily, during this session, I didn't have any scratches. So you just want to be very gentle. I'm now going around the chin area and the nose and right up under the eye, but not too close to the eye because you don't want to get right up under it. But there is, you want to get kind of on the nose. You just want to make sure you're pulling the skin and repeating. And I'm purposely not doing my upper lip because later on in the video, I am going to be waxing my upper lip. But if you wanted to shave or use the eyebrow razor to get rid of the hair on your upper lip, you absolutely can. I just wanted to be able to show two separate methods in this video because it's more than one way you can remove hair from your face. These are just the two ways that I tend to use the most. I'm on the chin. I'm just kind of pulling the skin up again and stroking. So I'm on the other side of the face, and I'm just stroking slowly and just getting all of the dead skin and all of the excess hair off of my face as much as I can. This side of my face has more blemishes and outbreaks, so you want to just kind of work around those outbreaks and blemishes. You don't want to cut through them because then they may start oozing out, etc. But you definitely want to make sure that you just kind of go around it. Right, and I'm pretty much just repeating the same steps that I did on the opposite side. I'm just kind of pulling the skin up and just stroking the hairs off. On this side, a lot of the hair just kind of flicked off, so it didn't kind of build up and wasn't satisfying like the other side was. But needless to say, the hair came off The blades remained sharp. So yeah, look at my mustache. Okay, so I think I'm just spot checking now right before I go to the forehead. Now, at this step, you want to just kind of slowly trim around your hairline and around the brows. I know some people like to go ahead and get rid of some of their baby hairs because they grow too thick. Or you really could even just go ahead and line up your eyebrows. I mean, this is an eyebrow razor. You can go ahead and line it up if you want to. I'm not going to do that because I'm trying to get my brows to grow out a little bit thicker before I remove any of the hair around it. So I am just going to kind of go around the eyebrows and around the hairline lightly to just kind of remove some of that very small dead skin and excess hairs. And I'm going to repeat the steps on the opposite side. Yeah, I find that like watching dermaplaning videos is so satisfying. And that's the professional way to do it, to actually go and get dermaplaning. But you know, everybody not able. So this is just another way for you to just quickly remove some excess hair. And it's totally harmless, guys. I've done this many times. I haven't had any problems when doing this. And I think now I'm just spot checking. Oh yeah, and this is the paper towel with all the hair that I was able to actually catch that didn't fall on the ground. So yeah, it's pretty nasty, pretty hairy. I wouldn't have been able to see that with the naked eye had I not shaved it first. Okay, so now we are about to tackle my mustache. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little spatula. Today, a spatula and some wax strip. So I am using soft wax. So whenever you use soft wax, you want to use some type of strip to be able to rip it off. You can use whatever wax you want to, hard or soft. So first step is to just dry that area and to make sure it's no moisture. So I'm taking some powder with a cotton round, a cotton ball, and just patting in some powder. So what you want to do is add a nice thin layer of the soft wax. Very thin. You don't want to make it thick at all. And as soon as you add it, go ahead with your wax strips and put it on top. Press it in very quickly, and in just a few seconds, after a few seconds, just rip that sucker off. And you want to repeat those same steps on each side. So I'm zooming in. I know that's satisfying for some people to see the hair. So I'm repeating the same step on the opposite side, where I am just adding a thin layer of wax, very thin, in the direction that the hair grows. I'm pressing in my strip for a few seconds, and then I'm ripping it off in the opposite direction of the hair growth. Yep. Alright, so then I'm just going to go into the Cupid's bow next and just kind of wax any of the excess hair that was added in that area as well. Yeah, and I put powder on my lip because I always get wax on my lip for whatever reason whenever I do this. So that's why I just completely powdered my lips. Few seconds, press it in, and then you just rip it off very quickly. Don't think about it. Don't think about the pain, because honestly, facial waxing is the least painful in my opinion. Bikini waxing and armpit waxing is a little bit more intense than facial hair. Obviously facial hair grows a lot thinner. So once you're done waxing, just go in with any oil. I'm just using some body oil that I will link below. And I'm just putting the oil on top of the areas that I wax. And I also went ahead and put some more on my lips so they wouldn't look so crusty. Right, so now I'm just going in with some facial lotion to just put on the rest of my face where I shaved, and moisturizing after you shave is key. I didn't record this up, but after I got done shaving, I did just lightly rinse my face with water to just kind of get any of the excess hair off of my face. And I'm now moisturizing it, and that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I appreciate you for stopping by. Thank you.